bestowed you with the magic power to conquer hearts. Your touching smiles are worth surrendering to. You are the glitters of this campus, the music of our lives, and the colorful flowers of our school garden. You are not only the joys of the present, but also the future heroes of society. Though every day is Children's Day, today, on the 14th of November, we would like to specially celebrate you, dear children. We would like to acknowledge the important role you play in our lives. The twinkle of your eyes is like little lamps in the dark. Your smile is like a rainbow in our sky. You are the young seeds of our culture. On this day, we vow to protect you, nurture you, care for you, and love you. This academic year 2021-2022 is very significant for St. Xavier School, Durgapur, because we are celebrating the 500th Ignatian Jubilee Year to commemorate the conversion of St. Ignatius from an ordinary soldier to a soldier of God. St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Society of Jesus, was a great hero whose heroism is remembered with salutations even today after 500 years. Do you know why? It is because heroes live by their deeds. They outlive time and live in the hearts of persons down the ages. Dear children, on this day, I invite you to recognize the hero in each one of you. You are not too young to make a difference in the community around. Making a difference doesn't mean doing great deeds always. You can begin with small steps. Plant a tree, feed the hungry, spread literacy, keep the neighborhood clean, respect the girl child and women, and respect parents and elderly. These small steps can bring a smile on someone's face and someone's life. It is not the magnitude of your efforts, but the awareness that is significant. So, dear children, be a hero in every little way and big way that you can. May God bless you. Wish you a very happy Children's Day.
Dear children, happy Children's Day. It's your day. Enjoy it, live it, and cherish it. God bless you.
I thank my God each time I think of you, and when I pray for you, I pray with joy. I thank my God each time I think of you, and when I pray for you, I pray with joy. Now there is one thing I am sure of: He who began His work in you will see that it is truly finished when the day of Jesus comes. I thank my God each time I think of you, and when I like this towards you seems only natural to me. For you have shared with me my labor, the gospel privilege with me. I thank my God each time I think of you, and when I pray for you, I pray with joy. Knowledge may be deepened, your love be mutual and strong. Then you will reach the perfect goodness, and to the Lord you will belong. I thank my God each time I think of you, and when I pray for you, I pray with joy. I thank my God each time I think of you, and when I pray for you, I pray with joy. I pray with joy. I pray with joy.
Hello children, we are here today to tell you an inspiring story.
It is the story of the founder of the Society of Jesus.
We are talking about a person from Spain, Saint Ignatius of Loyola.
Children's Day 2021 is very special for us because this year is marked as the Ignatian Jubilee Year.
And St. Xavier School, Durgapur, has its origin from the pedagogy of Saint Ignatius' dream.
Saint Ignatius, also called Inigo, was born in a noble and wealthy family in Basque country in Spain. He was the youngest of 13 children in the family. He lost his mother when he was 7 years old.
Inigo, in his early years, was a proud man. His chief delight was in gaining military success, and he had a great desire to be famous.
In the year 1517, Ignatius became a military leader and was employed in military undertakings and similar activities. While defending the citadel of Pamplona against the French, he was hit by a cannonball on the 20th of May 1521, sustaining a bad fracture of his right leg.
After his treatment in Pamplona, he was transported to his family castle at Loyola, where he had to undergo a painful surgery. The result was a convalescence of many weeks, during which he read the life of Christ and a book on the lives of saints, simply because no other reading material was available at the castle of Loyola.
Ignatius was profoundly moved by these two books. He was attracted to the idea that the service of God is holy chivalry. He decided to imitate the austere lives of the saints and do penance for his sins.
In the year 1522, Ignatius bade farewell to his family and went on a pilgrimage to northeastern Spain. There he spent 3 days profoundly regretting his past sins. He hung his sword and dagger at the feet of the statue of Virgin Mary as symbols of his abundant ambitions.
He lived like a poor man, ate and drank sparingly, and he neither combed his hair nor cut his nails. He spent his nights clothed in sackcloth, often in a cave. The flamboyant knight had thus embraced a life of renunciation and holy chivalry.
During this time, Ignatius sketched the fundamentals of his little book titled The Spiritual Exercises, which later on became an important manual of spirituality for many people down the centuries. After that, he went on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem for a few months.
Having returned to Barcelona, he decided to acquire good education. Though he could have attained priesthood in a few years, he chose to defer his goal until he got better education. He was convinced that careful preparation and proper training could help a man accomplish great things in life.
This was followed by a trying period when Ignatius and his companions were imprisoned under suspicion of heresy. In spite of winning acquittal, he had to leave his disciples and Spain. However, Ignatius soon had another group of disciples in Paris, where he had gone for higher studies in the famous University of Paris.
It was in Paris that he met Saint Francis Xavier, who became his devoted follower. 5 other students of the university also followed him. Ignatius led this band of 6 disciples to take the vows of poverty, celibacy, and obedience, thereby establishing the Jesuit religious order.
Saint Ignatius of Loyola was chosen by his companions for the office of the Jesuit Superior General, and the Jesuit order developed rapidly under his guidance and leadership.
When he died in the year 1556, there were about 1,000 Jesuits working in 12 administrative units across the world, mainly in Italy, Spain, Germany, France, India, and Brazil.
Dear children, the life of St. Ignatius was a message for the world. His exemplary life teaches us how to conquer ourselves and regulate our lives in such a way that no decision is made under the influence of any inordinate attachment. St. Ignatius shows us how to use our minds and bodies as sources of wisdom, discernment, and revelation. If you live your life on Ignatian principles, you will realize that God is present and active in your everyday life. Your life can be attuned to God's activity in everyday circumstances if the core values of Ignatian vision are embedded in your life at an early age. For this very special Children's Day of the Ignatian Jubilee Year, your teachers are here to sow deep in your hearts the important seeds of Jesuit education.
Generosity is the quality of being kind and the willingness to share. Generosity also means helping others in need. Dear children, generosity is when you learn to give without counting the cost, when you learn to labor without seeking reward, with the awareness that you are serving the will of God.
Authenticity is the quality of being genuine or real. When you bring your true personality to the forefront, you reflect and enhance your well-being. That is called genuineness. Dear children, always be genuine in what you think, in what you say, and how you act.
Integrity is the quality of being honest. You must inculcate the principles of integrity and honesty for the complete realization of your individual potential. Dear children, remember that living truthfully and with integrity is the best way to lead a peaceful and harmonious life.
Courage is the quality to face the odds, adversities, or difficulties of life with strength, both mental and emotional. Courage is the ability to build up self-confidence and hold on to your beliefs despite fear or difficulty. Dear children, courage does not always mean doing big things. It can be something as simple as raising your hand to ask a question.
Love is a divine quality where you show your affection and care for someone not only in words but more importantly in deeds. The feeling of love can be best nurtured with respect and accountability. Dear children, love is not simply about how you feel inside or what your good intentions are. It is about what you do in action to demonstrate your love.
Forgiveness is the quality to understand and excuse a person who has hurt you. You must have the compassion to forgive people who have harmed you and try to empathize with them by loving them through the lens of your transformed heart. Dear children, forgiveness is an incredibly difficult task, but it can make you a peaceful and happy person.
Hope is a positive feeling of desire that something good is going to happen. Hope is like the oil of light, the lamp of your life, shining ablaze and brightening even the deepest darkness with the wings of determination. Dear children, always be hopeful and keep your mind ignited with positive thoughts.
Humility is the quality of being humble or modest. Speaking well of others, appreciating others, or congratulating others on their success is a part of humility. Being patient with others and apologizing when at fault is being humble. Dear children, humility will help you to recognize and value the great gifts that God has given to others.
Magis, or to strive for excellence, means more or greater. It means for the greater glory of God. Magis refers to the idea of doing more to God, thereby doing more for others. Dear children, make your lives meaningful by serving others and working for the welfare of the society at large.